How has the course of warfare been altered by the hand of science? It's a question that might lead us to uncover fascinating tales woven into the fabric of history. Tales of 10 brilliant minds, 10 scientists, each leaving an indelible mark on the battlefield. From the ancient genius of Archimedes to the electrifying innovations of Tesla, their contributions have shaped the way wars are fought, and perhaps even the course of civilization itself. Join us as we journey through time, exploring the revolutionary contributions of 10 scientists from Archimedes to Tesla. Our journey begins in ancient Greece with the genius mind of Archimedes. This prodigious inventor's creations were not limited to mathematical theorems and engineering marvels. He was also a mastermind in designing machines of war, turning the tide in many battles. His most famous contraptions were his war machines. These ingenious devices, powered by simple levers and pulleys, were formidable enough to hold armies at bay. There were giant claws that could lift enemy ships out of the water, and catapults that could hurl stones and fire over great distances. But perhaps his most infamous invention was his death ray. With a series of mirrors, Archimedes would focus the sun's rays onto enemy ships, setting them ablaze. But Archimedes' inventions were not just about destruction. They were a brilliant demonstration of applying scientific principles to practical problems. Archimedes set the stage for the blending of science and warfare, a dance that continued through the ages. Fast forward to the Renaissance, where Galileo Galilei stood at the forefront of scientific discovery. Known as the father of modern physics, Galileo's groundbreaking work still echoes through the annals of scientific history. One of his most influential contributions was his study of projectile motion. By observing the path of cannonballs, Galileo debunked the common belief that heavier objects fall faster than lighter ones. He concluded that the path of a projectile is a parabola, a revelation that revolutionized how cannons and muskets were used in warfare. Before Galileo, artillery was a game of guesswork, with soldiers firing blindly into the enemy lines. But with the application of Galileo's principles, the accuracy of these weapons was vastly improved. Cannons could now be aimed with precision, striking targets from great distances and forever altering the tactics of war. Galileo's work paved the way for more accurate artillery, forever changing the face of battlefield strategies. In the 19th century, Alfred Nobel's invention brought a new level of destruction to warfare. A Swedish chemist, engineer, and industrialist, Nobel was a man of many talents, but it was his creation of dynamite that left an indelible mark on the history of combat. Until then, black powder was the explosive of choice, but it was unpredictable and dangerous to handle. Nobel's dynamite changed everything. It was safer to use, yet its destructive power far surpassed that of black powder. This revolutionary explosive altered the face of warfare, enabling the creation of more powerful explosives and drastically changing siege and defensive tactics. Suddenly, fortifications that had once seemed impregnable could be reduced to rubble, and the scale of destruction in warfare escalated. Nobel's invention made warfare more destructive than ever, a legacy he sought to atone for with the establishment of the Nobel Prizes. As we approach the 20th century, we encounter Nikola Tesla, the inventor who dreamed of a future driven by electricity. Tesla, a man ahead of his time, was the architect of the modern alternating current power system, which revolutionized the way we harness and distribute electricity. But his genius didn't stop at power production. Tesla's mind ventured into the realm of warfare technology. He theorized a death ray, a machine that could send concentrated energy across vast distances, effectively becoming the precursor to the directed energy weapons we see today. This idea, while never fully realized by Tesla himself, profoundly influenced the development of modern warfare. His concepts were the seeds of today's laser systems, electromagnetic pulse weapons, and beyond. Tesla's vision of future warfare, though terrifying, propelled us into an era of technological advancements that continue to shape the battlefield. From Archimedes to Tesla, the hand of science has left an indelible mark on the art of warfare. Their contributions, though spread across different eras, have collectively reshaped the battlefield and redefined the nature of conflict. In the ancient world, Archimedes ingeniously deployed the principles of physics for defense, creating war machines that held invaders at bay. His understanding of levity and buoyancy continues to inspire modern naval technology. Galileo, the father of modern science, revolutionized warfare with his contributions to ballistics. His work on projectile motion laid the groundwork for the development of cannons, mortars, and other artillery that would dominate warfare for centuries to come. Next, we turn to Alfred Nobel, the Merchant of Death, whose invention of dynamite drastically accelerated the pace of warfare. His explosive creation, despite its destructive power, also paved the way for significant advancements in construction and mining. And finally, Tesla, the futurist inventor, whose concepts of wireless communication and energy transmission bear striking resemblance to today's drone technology and electronic warfare. His vision of the future of warfare, while not fully realized in his lifetime, continues to shape our modern battlefield. While these scientific advancements have undeniably transformed warfare, they also raise profound moral questions. The same science that has been used to protect and defend has also been used to destroy and dominate. The legacy of these scientific pioneers is thus a double-edged sword, a stark reminder of the dual nature of scientific innovation. As we look to the future, we must remember the lessons of the past and consider the impact of science on warfare. For it is science that has the power to change the course of warfare, for better or worse.